And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta in our initiative run in patch 1.0.29. This was a run starting loose cannon at 6. I think we're mostly in the closing phases of this game, although we did just get a pretty bloody nose by getting one of our fleets destroyed by the alien fleets. So at least the aliens, if they bring enough kinetics, can be a little bit of an issue. It's one reason we're switching to more and more PD. So we're a little less likely to be just completely discombobulated by an alien fleet of such proportions.
Surveillance complete.
We've turned them to our
Turn
cause.
to our side.
Let me know what to do.
Ah yes, all the nice new alien bases with which to loot for exotics. You've completed transfer. I forgot to send you straight... Oh no, you arrived at the base. The base has no weapons. Please destroy the base. Thank you. And the one on the ground.
Things are cooling off.
Things are cooling off.
I'm surprised the ground base is surviving this level of bombardment.
Mission complete.
Albania. Here, our next one is September. So basically October. When October rolls around, we can start one by one unifying the remaining Nordic countries in. Without the target being destroyed. Interesting. I don't think it can return fire, so drop the level of bombardment for a little bit more accurate bombardment. If it survives another bombardment... No, it doesn't. There we go, just gotta get closer. Okay, so we can either drop back down to refuel at Mercury. We can do that in 13 weeks, or we can go out to the Ceres refueling station in 7. 7 is a lot quicker than 13, so go there.
Standing by for orders.
What's the op?
Through our counselors here, make sure we don't have a situation like this where you can spend some points, pick up some science. Persuasion. I think that's it. Okay. We now know of alien bases, although you can't attack it, so you're doing a stabilize makes sense. You can attack an alien base, so let's start looting structures.
Gear up.
Ready. We're going in.
Standing by for orders.
Okay. You can't attack a base, so we'll have you roll around for stabilizing missions. I think India is the one we're going to do
We'll
stabilizing on
restore
first.
peace to this nation.
Please keep me safe.
You can attack a
I'm
base.
here.
You're going to stop stabilizing, instead attack a base. You're going to go to Jamaica.
Gear up.
There we go. Yeah, confirm assignments, let time pass.
Lending my expertise.
So our servant asset has already gone dark, but he gave us enough of an info to find all the bases, hopefully. Rally around the flag in Singapore. Just gain the cohesion. It's probably more than we need. New batch of ships launching at Mercury, India 481. There we go. It's India 481. Do we send you to attack that base full of all the kinetics? Tempting. Very tempting. Iron Tower Station. I think we still go there again, yes. We get there in just under 10 weeks.
Order is returning.
Order is returning.
Birmingham, now our core economic region. Crackdown somewhere. I forgot to check where that was. Sometimes I should actually read those. Rhodium Nova Torch is complete. I think that was one of the prerequisites for the fusion reactor. Or for the blast of the inertial confinement fusion drives. Rhodium Nova Torch. Yeah, is one of the prerequisites for the Protium Converter Torch. Okay, which is going to be waiting behind the inertial confinement fusion reactor. So, this can't even be discovered until this one is, and we got a 66% chance of hitting it. Yeah, at this point, you're obsolete, I suppose. Because whatever that drive is probably better than this one. Oh, let's finish interrogation techniques.
Target secured.
Target destroyed.
The LT is secured.
Okay, that's done. Nuclear torpedoes. Don't think we need those, but we could get those. So one thing I hadn't contemplated is, in theory, we could be selling antimatter to Earth for a bunch of money. So we'll actually go ahead and pick up Resource Market Administration and that sort. Okay, you're not the prerequisite for the other one, at least. So, revenue from sales. Oh, we have the other one. So these combined get you up to 250 or 25%. So by default, it's 5%. You got both of them, it's 25%. Oh, did they add another one? They added another one. Okay. Integrated resource market. Or am I... No, I'm mathing wrong. You need all three of them to get to 25, because it's 5% additional for each one. Except for this one, which is 10%. So, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 equals 25. Yeah, that math's out. But yeah, if we wanted to be, say, selling antimatter, we would want that, because that makes the antimatter more valuable. Resistance assault on Sun Tzu base repelled. Okay, so there is a resistance fleet, presumably, in orbit here. Unless they're doing a base-on-base attack. There it is. Oh, I don't have a major fleet at Mars right now. Just got these guys. Now, these guys might be enough to deal with a little bit of resistance guys. Maybe. You know, we'll send them to screw this base then. See if they can, at least. No. Although they did do a lot of damage. Destroyed all but one of the ships. And that frigate, the surviving frigate, is not the one that was causing attempts. Or was you. So presumably we got the annoying one, which was trying to take our stuff. Intermediate Earth, between Mercury, Ceres, Eartha, and Jupiter. Oh, and I should probably actually have you guys refuel. At one point we were taking bases, not just deleting them from existence.
Ready to go.
Still gonna go back to deleting alien structures. For the goodies that are the exotics within.
Going in hot.
Acknowledged. Going in hot.
Ready for my mission. Taking it to them.
Confirm assignments. Or do I want to confirm assignments? I might want to do... Unifications can begin. Okay, so let's pull the one... India or China? India's 3.5, China's 1, so we'll grab the one from China.
Your orders?
Oh, if I wanted a different servant counselor, we could do that as well. Okay, we'll grab both. Current servant counselor.
I'll make an offer they can't refuse.
Reporting in.
And you'll do national policy in EU.
Heading to the capital.
Interesting. We'll look in the tech tree. What we're looking for is integrated research markets which is a social science. Okay, so we go in here, we should see it in the social science. There we are. And yeah, you can see 1 unit of antimatter is 7.5 thousand. That'll boost it by another 5,000, bring it up to 12,500 per unit of antimatter, which someone will have to do the math to decide if that's actually cost-effective for the conversion of the resource and converting into it, but it possibly is. You're ready for orders, okay. I'm actually going to send you to Mars. You can get there pretty quickly, refuel, and then we can send you over to the Resistance base and do some acquisition. There's no garrison there.
Offering counsel.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
Got our servant back again. No immediate pop-ups for more bases, so there probably hasn't been any new bases made. You've arrived in James Cook. We'll begin resupplying. Oh, and I could do some assaults here to take some more stuff, but none of them are super important. Oh, yeah, and it does look like... Well, there's the one Romeo heavily damaged ship left. Yeah, we just pop over there. Oh, they got a second one in. Let's see if the auto-resolve can win this fight for me. No. What were we running on these? Tiny little lasers? Ultralight phaser cannons? Surprised? Let's reject this then. Although I suppose I probably have no armor on these things. That's probably what did it. Okay, we're able to blow one up. And then just fly out of there. Arguably even did some damage to you. Yeah, these guys don't have any armor. That makes sense. There we go, you're done. We're gonna go back to materials for more exotics. You're done. We've already got someone going to the big alien base, right? Big scary alien base, yeah. So 470 should probably Light of Saturn. They got one ship there and one base there on the ground. They got nothing technically in orbit. That's not a... Well, it's got a lot of exotics. Or not a lot of exotics. A lot of volatiles, I suppose. Or do I want to go to one of the other ones? Yeah, let's go to Phobe. We're going to fly straight to Phobe. We got some colony ships that we can vector to go there as well once these guys arrive. 13.07 weeks. And then... You're at Ceres orbit. You could technically go there. We'll go ahead and get you refueled so you're ready to go when those guys arrive. So we sent you to Ceres. Or from Ceres to Phobe. You get there in 2.3 weeks. So basically wait until they arrive and we can have these guys go join up for setting up the colony. For refueling. Bering Strait, it's between Anchorage and Russia. I should probably start working through some of these. Work on the ultracold neutron containment first, though.
Policy direction complete.
Federate, we don't want to federate the United States. At least not yet. Unification with Denmark. Confirm, repeat, and continue, because Finland should be next month.
Score 1 for the good guys.
By the numbers.
By the numbers.
I'm still investing in government even though we've hit... Well, I suppose government does remove certain things, so government's probably an option when that's the thing available to be removed. Do we have like a colony region or something that you're trying to decolonize? I mean hostile claim? Yeah. Or colony region as well. Possibly. That's probably what it is. Well, that should show up in... Okay, no, it must be colony region. I know Unity, or government removes certain things, and thus would hang around if you had full government. Oh, we don't quite have full government, it's just rounding it up to 10. That's what's tracking there. Nope, not customize. Augment. Science. 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 Actually, no, you want persuasion. Probably followed by investigate. And then we've been all the way around. Okay. Probably send you back to start stabilizing places.
We'll turn down the heat.
Then you're assaulting alien assets.
Heading to the LZ.
Ready for orders. Heading to the LZ.
Ready for orders.
Same with you. Although we're starting to get the ones that are in the alien administration. Gotta wonder how secure their country is if we're just
Heading
rolling
to
in and
the
doing
LZ.
94% chance of SWAT teaming an alien base in the alien territory.
Offering assistance.
Spinal neutron lance, okay. I'll even do that. We'll research the neutron lance. Macrovision drive, not worth it. Well, if we're just researching things for the sake of researching things, we may research it, but we don't need
Violence
to
is
research it
abating.
otherwise. I'm pretty sure the antimatter drives and/or the last inertial confinement fusion drives are better. Okay, now we are back for attempt number 2 at Victor 1755. We are going to engage here. Because of how comparable the combat balance is, I'm actually going to see how the auto-resolve handles first. Terribly. Okay, we're going to reject that and fight that battle. Yeah, I don't think that was a good result. I think we can hopefully do better. We are going to be drifting pretty slow here because there's a large alien fleet with reinforcements. So we want the interaction velocity of us and the enemy kinetics to daily be slow. Yeah, the first couple of batches of kinetics coming in, not too much of a concern. Let's see, can we get that ship destroyed? Yes. That one next. Guess that one next. It only went very straight, so I think it has lost some of its maneuverability. Rejected that one. That one's gone very straight. I suspect that one has decided it is time to disengage. Okay. Let's transition back to the main battle line. We're going to be firing weapons primarily based on where we're seeing lots of kinetics coming from. Is that 2 ships launching kinetics or 1 shooting a lot? 1 shooting a lot. Hit that one. Seems like that one's lost its capacity to return fire. Some of the kinetics got through. It's dead in the void. Reject fire. We're coming off of that one. Reject fire to that one. It's dead in the void, so it's probably stopped firing. Reject to that one. Yeah, it has stopped firing. Okay, the biggest one that's still firing at us is the capital. Although I'm gonna shoot up the lighter kinetic firing ones first. It's probably gonna be the best way to get the get the rounds coming down. Rate of fire coming down. Okay. Looks like you've stopped firing, so it's just big old mothership. Yeah, just the mothership firing kinetics at this point. It does have 4 kinetic batteries, so it's going to be dumping a lot. Not particularly big ones. Which is probably why we're probably surviving what's getting through at the moment. Whoop, I think it's starting to lose weapons. Yeah, it looks to be dead in the water, or dead in the void. Okay, let's focus on getting alien warships dead in the void for focusing on destruction if we can. Although both works as well. alien reinforcements. They're still a good distance out, so they're low on the priority list. Probably a bunch of torpedoes coming in. Let's, in theory, turn to face the torpedoes. Okay. All remaining alien ships have entered the combat. Focus on bringing flankers down, if you can, please. There we go. Okay, bunch of small ships here. Let's start working our way up from small to large. Get rid of the small targets faster. If they're not maneuvering and we're just facing the frontal armor, the smaller ones will generally have less armor. Okay. It's not dead in the void yet. Although it won't take long, I think, for this one to go up. You can see the vectors for the flankers from the last wave. They're not going to be far out at this point. I think we'll just about finish up with the second wave before the flankers roll in. We managed to keep all 10 ships intact, although some are pretty heavily damaged. It may in fact make sense, instead of flying to the closest shipyard, to bring a colony ship out here to do repairs on site. Okay, let's turn around Try to get rid of the mothership before it gets out of effective firing range. Its side and rear armors are a lot weaker than its front, so it should probably blow up reasonably quickly. Well, we've got about 200 kilometers more drift, and I need to turn around to face the remaining functional ships. Although, we probably have as much front or much rear armor as they have frontal armor. Oh, I have even more. Yeah, we got... Well, actually, no. Spectral Dawn's rocking 40 frontal armor. That's what we're running for the rear, I believe, on these guys. These are not little ships. Oh, 25. No, they have more frontal armor than I do for rear. Well, yeah, they have more frontal armor than we have rear. So we'd prefer not to have our butts facing them when the time comes. Yeah, I think the mothership's going to escape. Swing the main battery around, please. I knew that one had weaker frontal armor, so I decided to be like, yep, if we're in range, we might as well get rid of it first. The one's at 40. Although even that's not going to take up withering fire from the ultraviolets for very long. Yeah, so it looks like the two flank, well, the mothership and one of the flankers from the first batch, I think, survived the fight. So there'll be two crippled ships left post-battle here. But they do a redistribution on the fuel, they should be able to chase them down. And with that, all major resistance within Saturn, the orbit of Saturn, should be destroyed. And next stop is Saturn, I suppose. Okay. There we go. Oh, actually, that one is still drifting in from the rear, so that one is not going to survive. The mothership might. That one is not. forget what the disengage range is. 2,000 kilometers. There we go. So, 1,000 kilometers, our main weapons will open fire, probably promptly destroying the enemy warship here. Although, at our current approach drift, that is going to be quite a while, so... We've got to sit and wait. Potential structural integrity at 27.4%. Armor is mostly intact, apparently, on the port. There's some damage control going on. Apparently, some of the damage control is doing repair at the damage control. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we're no longer in quite perfect formation, but that's fine. There's the 1,000-kilometer range. Pretty much all the ships should be opening fire, although UV phasers alone might not be enough to actually destroy the ship from the front. You may need to get the plasma involved, which will be 900 kilometers. Here goes the first of the plasma guns opening fire. Here we go. Oh, you actually managed to get the, no, that's not the thrusters. So you got the damage control repaired. Either way, we have won that battle. Picking up 43.2 exotics. So that is enough for us to get another fleet under construction. We don't currently have one under construction. Yeah, time to get another batch going. Yep, not upgrade. Build. There we go. Another 10 ships being built. And then we destroy... This is a Xeno Hab. Suppose I could technically bring in the... Oh no, they only got like 10 boosts though, so they're probably not... Or 10 Delta V, they're not going to get here. Could technically bring these guys... Oh, actually, these guys would get here pretty quickly. Nah, no, because we got 29 defense here. I'm just gonna blow it up. Open fire at the remaining Hab. Hab destroyed. Yeah, a little bombardment.
Mission complete.
Communication, repeat, continue.
By the numbers.
Let's go on for the good guys.
Alien assault mission's going well.
Score one for the good guy.
Even the one in the hard location. bombardment ends. Okay. Let's get you to share propellant. Equalize delta V. Now, I believe there are still alien ships in the orbit with you. Yeah. 1331 and 1885. Those guys supposedly can escape. You're very screwed. Let's get them. Engage. Start battle. We'll engage at a pretty high interaction fleet speed here. Guess they are attempting to run for it. And then after this fight, we'll have to decide whether or not we can realistically fly to the closest station, or if I should bring the Cullen ship in for setting up a shipyard for in situ repair. We definitely have the Delta V for sitting in this orbit, so it's just whether or not we got the Delta V to realistically get to any of the existing repair locations. Here we go. So now we just got the mothership, which is drifting towards us. And for practical purposes, this is the massive sack hit points. There we go. Getting a little worried that it would survive long enough to physically collide with one of our ships. Yeah, with that, all significant alien resistance closer than Saturn has been destroyed. Next stop, Saturn. Okay. You're at the orbit. Field for operations. So, how badly is our drive capacity shot, actually? Splitting the fleet is going to be easy, so it'll tell. So we've got one ship flying at 0.1 milli-G acceleration. The rest can move pretty quickly, although 10 is not super fast either. So from a flight standpoint, if we want to say go to Ceres, where we know we've got a refuel location. 120 weeks, so 2 years. We'd get it repaired in situ faster than that. Mercury. Oh, that's Mars. Mercury. Faster. 85, 86 weeks. It's still more than a year. We'd still get it repaired in situ faster. And then Jupiter. Don't even have Delta V or milli-G acceleration to make it out to Jupiter. Mars is going to probably be much like Mercury. Then Earth is probably the same. Yeah. So we're best off getting it repaired in situ, or we have to leave the ship behind. Now at Ceres, we do have a colony ship that in theory has the ability to sound fusion platforms. So if you have U vector to 481, you can arrive in just under 2 weeks. Big, hard, fast burn. Burn hard, burn fast. So we'll basically have it fly out, we'll have it drop the, well, merge with the fleet, drop the hab, split from the fleet, fly to whatever the closest refueling location is so it can be refueled and refit for rendezvous at Saturn.
Where do you need me?
I need you attacking more alien bases, probably. Finland to go there, okay. Assault alien asset. Don't really care about the life forms, but settlements, structures. They have exotics.
Taking it to them.
I'm here. Gear up.
At your service. Going in hot.
Okay.
Standing by.
Firm assignments, let time pass.
Lending my expertise.
You've completed transfer. Go ahead and join 481. So now 481 has the ability to set up a colony ship, so when it, or platform, so we found a platform. We're gonna, at this platform, platform by default comes with a fusion pile, and the construction module will add a space dock and point defense array. Then 481, we're gonna split the fleet, split off the Tang. The Tang can now make a, let's see, can you make the burn to Jupiter? 27 weeks. Or if we go down to Mercury, 13 weeks down to Mercury. Go down to Mercury.
Things are stabilizing.
Policy direction complete.
Okay, now the unification. Finland this time. You can continue, because I know we've got Iceland coming up after that one. We're now up to 6 control points in the EU, showing you how big that has grown.
Target destroyed.
Target secured.
Target secured.
Another target secured. They have arrived at low Jupiter orbit. We're gonna sortie 431. They're attempting to run. We will force them to do the maximum bid. We're not gonna do an extended pursuit because I don't think we're necessarily gonna win a 3-on-10. Okay, we'll be attempting to catch Victor 1745 in the next part. If you're watching on YouTube, we are making quite a bit of progress, and there will be a part up tomorrow. The aliens are now down to 2 major fleets, one in Low Titan, one at Quanar. Titan is... Titan Saturn? I don't think that's Jupiter. Well, that could be Jupiter. I don't think we're going to be quite that large of a fleet. No, this was Io. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a big fleet. Well, big by existing alien fleet standards. That's Io. Oh, you can see the wave of ships going there. Okay. Saturn fleet. Yeah, so there's the big fleet at Titan. 13.6. It's 100 ships. We may, in fact, be fighting that one next part, too. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, this is where we're going to bring a part in. We're now over 80% of the world's GDP under our control, with 81% of it. Surface bases, we're just missing the one in Saturn. We got 2 alien fleets to destroy, although the aliens are presumably going to continue building. We got the Saturn system to wreck, Uranus, Neptune, and their small toehold out in the Oort cloud. Coming up. With that, I hope you've all been enjoying. Oh, there's one last thing I want to look at before we bring the part to end. So we're up to 26,000 fleet power. The aliens are up to 54,000 fleet power, so they're only about twice as strong as us, in theory. Although we're much more spread out across the solar system. But yeah, that's where we're going to put the part break in for this part. If you're watching on YouTube, they'll be put up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, this is where we're going to do the midstream tea break, where I go get a new cup of tea. So until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.